Hey guys, it's me, Ruby. Welcome back to another video. So today I thought that I would do a update to my previous Notion video and show you, now that I've been at university for a semester, how I use it and what works for me, what doesn't work for me, and just hopefully give you a bit of an insight, so hopefully you'd be able to get something out of it. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get on with the video. Okay, so I'm going to put a screen recording up on this side of the screen, but if I just click on to Notion, this is my overall Notion page. I don't really use this a lot when I actually come onto Notion, so keep that in mind. I know a lot of people do, and I really wish that I would, but I guess I just kind of go straight for what I need rather than that, because I keep my sidebar open, whereas if I didn't, I suppose that would be more useful. The main one that I use is my lecture notes. That is, as you can see, my main format. So I'll show you how I organize this. So basically I have my semester A situation going on here, and then when I go back I'll do semester B. But I just have this table set up, and I write in what week and that it's a lecture, and then what it's called basically. And then in the class I'll just I've got all of my classes, but basically I can select, if I just do a new one here, I can select in class what class it is that I'm doing, and basically I can come onto here and say that I want to open that one, and I just have all of my lecture notes in there. And then also the thing that's useful about this is then in my modules I then can open my specific module, and then I have my lecture notes in here. I need to update this. It's not something that it does automatically, which is kind of annoying, but I just have started to put all of my notes in there. And then I have my assignment tracker, which is where I put my module name, the code that it is in case I need that, and then I do the assignment thing, and then whether it's in progress or not. And I have actually completed these, so and then I've put how much they are of my final grade, if I have that, and then my grade in there, and then what semester it is. I don't tend to fill out all of these, but it's still useful to have. And I've got this table situation here, and they go over obviously depending on it, but I just like to have those in there. Calendar, again, I don't really use this. You can see that the last thing that I did was in Freshers Week before I went to uni. So yeah, I don't really use that. And then seminar notes is again something that I do use. I only had one seminar, I think, that required me to take notes last semester, so it's not really mumble jumbled, but I just have my notes in here. Again, it's just kind of a separate thing to my lecture notes, because in my seminars we used to do little tasks, so it was more ideal to have that in a separate thing. I did start with it in my lecture notes, and I would just carry on from that week's lecture notes in the seminar, but then I found that a lot of it was just repeated, and then we had the tasks and stuff, and I just wanted to have that as a separate document, so I did that. Readings, I again haven't really done too much with. I haven't really done many readings. I've done one. Yeah, I made a few notes on it, but again, it wasn't something that we've like had to be like doing at the minute. I know a lot of courses, they get told to do their readings. That might be something that like we get told to do this semester, but I know definitely for last semester we didn't like get told to do anything. So I suppose we were quite lucky about that, but I did take the initiative to like do a little bit myself, but like I didn't want to overload myself with like unnecessary work. And I wanted to like focus more on what I was actually needing to do. So this is where like most of my university like lecture stuff goes, and like notes and things. So yeah, that's really how I organise myself. We've not really had too much that we've like had to do like just yet. It's been like a pretty chill semester really, with like workload overall. I know like compared to like a lot of courses, but then again like I am doing a media one, so a lot of my work is practical at the minute, so I suppose that like also plays a part. I've got like split between practical and like work, whereas like obviously the more just like science and stuff, they are more like written. So I suppose that like has an impact on like how I organize myself. But yeah, at the minute I've like found that this has really worked. I know where I can like go back to. I know like everything is all in one place, and it makes it like really easy for me to go back and just review my lecture notes whenever I need to. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that it was useful for you. And yeah, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next week with another video. Bye guys.